So the next track, On Borrowed Time, the title kind of says it all. Like, we don't have much time left on this planet. The beginning lyrics are in quotes. And the reason why they're in quotes is basically it's the human race pleading for their lives. What we've done is sad and cold. Hear our pleas of hope. And it's Mother Nature responding. Hear them pleading for their lives, begging for forgiveness, fearing Armageddon. The human race now facing what they fear the most. The song basically explains how when we're gone, the earth is just going to continue to spin unless a huge meteor takes us out and we're reduced to rubble. But if that doesn't happen, the human race is eventually going to die out, and the earth is just going to spin in space until a new species arrives.
Begging for their lives, begging for forgiveness.
The ending of the song is basically the earth spinning and turning black. And the lyrics convey their fate is in their hands now. Life will come and go. Earth will continue to spin in space among the sun, moon, and stars. Basically saying the earth will always be here, but we won't. So the ending to this song, right after those lyrics are sung, is a build-up. And the instruments just keep building and building and building. The song like kind of falls apart, but in a good way. Kind of signifying like the earth is falling apart. And Ben Karras, his violins get more and more aggressive as the ending is close. The heavy riffs just keep repeating, and the drums are thunderous, the bass is equally thunderous, the melodies are all over the place, and then boom, just comes to a complete stop. The last track, Mankind, is an instrumental. It's a heavy instrumental. We didn't want lyrics at all for this track. We wanted definitely to keep it an instrumental to kind of signify being speechless. No words can describe the human race and anything like that. And what we wanted to convey was a mocking of patriotism. The song sounds very, patriotic. You have the horns coming in, and it's not as dark as some of the material on the album. It's sarcastic, pretty much, and the track opens up to the clip in The Dictator, which is a movie that starred Charlie Chaplin. And if you're not familiar with it, you can look up the greatest speech of all time, and that's the first thing that will appear, is because it is the greatest speech of all time.
The kingdom of God is within man, not one man, nor a group of men, but in all men, in you.
We thought that beginning was, that speech in the beginning would be perfect going into it. And and what makes the song very sarcastic is at the end you just hear static, like as if it was all for nothing. It's bullshit, basically. So that's it. That's Earthtorn. That's what it's about. It's it's a trip. It was a trip making the album, and I'm sure it'll be a trip listening to it too, to ears that have not heard it yet. So thank you, and I really hope you enjoyed the album when it's released on May 20th via Black Lion Records. Thank you.